How can you be so kind when you pass it all of these problems?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think that's a really good question. I think for me, if I'm telling you guys what it is for me is I find my peace and my strength from my faith in Jesus. And when I realize that no matter what people say about me or the way people view me, the way it looks, it doesn't bother me because I don't get satisfaction from people. I get my satisfaction from my faith in God, my relationship with Jesus Christ. And so I think about the kindness that I try to bring to the table. It's because Jesus was so kind to do what he did for me. And so I try to remind myself that even in the hard things, I don't know if you guys heard this saying, hurt people hurt people. And I'm not giving people an excuse to be mean and hurt, but what I've realized in my life is a lot of people who are mean or a lot of people who may say something to me, it's because they're struggling. They're going through something really difficult. Most of the time it's things that I can't even wrap my head around. And so I try to extend people grace and I try to remind them they really don't mean these things to me. They just don't know who else to take it out on. Maybe they're not getting the love at home. Maybe they don't have a ton of friends. So I try to think about it in a more mature perspective, thinking about, it's not me, because I know what Jesus says about me. God says that I'm loved, that I'm chosen, that I'm worthy, that I'm His masterpiece. And there's several Bible verses talking about in Jeremiah 29:11. It talks about that God has a plan and a future and a hope for me in my life. So I hold on to those things because that's a lot bigger than anything in this world. And so if I can just fill myself with that hope and that future and inspire others with that, that's what I'm meant to do.